here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. I know it's going to get a lot colder tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's going to get a lot colder. It was already cold today, and it's getting colder as we speak. But tomorrow, it's going to feel a little raw outside. We'll wake up to temperatures in the 30s and then get into stay in the 30s through most of the day. Take a look at the time lapse to see how today ended, because you'll notice one thing. It was really cloudy most of the day. Had a lot of moisture riding up over our cold front that arrived yesterday and had all that cool air work in behind it. Now we're staying cloudy, but temperatures are continuing to drop. We were sitting in the upper 30s this morning, got into the 50s this afternoon, and we're right back where we were this morning. If that doesn't tell you it's going to be colder by the time you wake up, nothing else will. 35 your current temperature at Mathesfield. And as we go through the night tonight, expect temperatures to stay cold, continue cold tonight. We have rain on the way for Tuesday, a mix of rain and maybe even sleet for some of you. And then we're going to be warming up before a chance of rain comes to end the week. Look at these temperatures outside currently. It's 26 right now in Lubbock, 34 in Abilene. And here in the Concho Valley, we're ranging from the lower 40s down along I-10 to 29 in Braun. It's 38 currently at OHIV. Sterling City checking in at 32, 37 in Wall, and 35 right now in San Angelo. Those dew points are still sitting in the lower 20s, but you see them rising down to the south. We'll see the dew points eventually rise up by the time you wake up as air starts to mix a little bit more. We'll get some of that moisture sitting in the mid-levels of the atmosphere to drop down to the lower levels, which will eventually turn into some rain. Winds right now out of the northeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. You can see the clouds out there. That's that moisture in the mid-levels of the atmosphere I'm talking about. It's all streaming up from the Pacific. You can see this big plume of moisture sitting here. Got a cold front to the south, and so we're seeing the moisture right up over that. And as high pressure is settling in, we're seeing the temperatures start to cool off. Look at all the moisture above us. That eventually mixes down into the lower levels of the atmosphere. It keeps us cloudy through the night and through the day tomorrow. Keeps us kind of cold, and eventually leads to the potential for maybe some winter weather for some of you. With that moisture still riding up over the front tomorrow, the clouds will stay until we can get that clearing cold front to come in. Tomorrow morning's when we're concerned about the potential for some wintry weather. It's going to be mainly north of San Angelo. I'm expecting mainly all rain for the rest of the Concho Valley, but if you live off to the north of San Angelo, maybe over towards Runnels, Coke, and Sterling County, off to the northwest of 87, you will be a little bit colder, and we will have the potential for some freezing rain, maybe some sleet to mix in. A few slick spots may develop in some spots, especially on the elevated surfaces, bridges, and overpasses. Surface temperatures will be above freezing in most areas, but there is that brief window for ice north of the San Angelo in the morning, and then again transitioning to rain through most of the day tomorrow. Let's take through time here on Futurecast, kind of show you how it plays out, because there is a change in the Futurecast from where we were at 6 o'clock today. Have the clouds coming in. They're going to be here tonight. We're going to drop down into the lower 30s, most of us near freezing. Then look at all this stuff breaking out to our east. That's where the better shot for some sort of freezing rain will be out there, mainly off to the northeast of us over towards Brownwood, maybe towards Coleman, although we will still have the potential for some light rain in spots, and then starting to see that clearer air come in as we go through the evening tomorrow. That's going to set us up for a cold night Wednesday morning. I'm expecting temperatures to drop down into the 20s, but again, we're going to have to watch it in the morning, especially if you live off to the northwest of San Angelo and the northeast of San Angelo. That's where we could see a few of those slick spots. Tonight down to about 31, mostly cloudy with light rain by morning. Again, if some of that colder air reaches us faster, may have to worry about some of the overpasses here in town. I'm not expecting the huge issues. The bigger issues are going to be off to our north over towards Sterling City, also towards Ballinger and Coleman. 31 your low tonight. We're up to 38 tomorrow, cloudy and chilly with light rain. Again, the potential for some of that to mix with sleet to the north and maybe some freezing rain. About a 30% chance of rain tomorrow. Winds will be out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And as you take a look at that extended forecast, high tomorrow of 38. Wednesday we warm up though, 59 Wednesday, 63 Thursday, 70s Friday, and we're in the 60s to end the weekend with a slight chance of rain there Friday and also into Saturday morning. Even sitting in the 70s there on Monday. So a quick shot of winter, but then we're back to those springtime temperatures as we head towards the end of this week and the beginning of next week. We'll be right back.
Health Beat, sponsored by Shannon Medical Center.